I put my daughter's real name back on the school forms my mother changed. So my daughter's name is Nora. I picked it out when I was about 7 months pregnant, sitting in the car outside a grocery store, and I remember saying it out loud like 10 times to make sure it felt right. Nora. It's on her birth certificate. It's the only name she's ever answered to. My mom never liked it. From day one she'd go, "It's fine, I guess, it's just a little plain, honey." Then she started this thing where she'd call her little bug and sweetheart and honestly anything except Nora. I didn't think much of it. Grandmas do that. Here's where it gets weird. I had a small surgery back in August. Nothing scary, but I needed about 2 weeks where I couldn't drive or lift anything. My mom offered to handle Nora's kindergarten registration since the deadline landed right in the middle of my recovery. I was grateful. I handed her the folder, the shot records, all of it, and I said thank you like 100 times. Fast forward to last Tuesday. I go in around 11 a.m. to drop off the lunch Nora forgot, and the front office lady goes, "Oh, are you June's mom?" And I kind of laughed and said, "No, Nora, Nora." And she pulls up the screen, turns it toward me, and there it is. First name, June. Every field. The emergency contacts, the pickup list, the little photo, all of it under June. I said, there's a mistake, her name is Nora. And the woman got this careful voice and said the grandmother filled everything out. She was very specific. I drove home shaking. I called my mom and I didn't even say hi. I said, "Why does the school think my daughter's name is June?" And she goes, real calm, "Because that's a beautiful name and she deserves better than something you picked in a parking lot." I said, "You changed her name on legal school documents without telling me." I corrected it. She said, "Corrected." Like Nora was a typo. So Wednesday morning, I called out of work. I went up to the school with the birth certificate, the social security card, everything, and I sat with the registrar for an hour and had every single field changed back. First name, Nora. I made her print me a confirmation. I watched her hit save. I wanted to see it happen with my own eyes. Then I texted my mom a photo of the corrected form and wrote, "Fixed it. Her name is Nora. It was always Nora." She called me 11 times. I let it ring. Finally, I picked up because I was tired of the buzzing, and before I could even say anything, she was already crying. And that's when it came out. She said, "June was your sister." I froze, because I know that. My sister died when she was 4, before I was born. We don't talk about her. There's one photo in the hallway, and my mom has never once said her name out loud in my whole life. Not once. She had brown hair like Nora, my mom said. She used to hum when she ate. Nora hums. I've been sitting in that pew every Sunday introducing her to people as June, and it felt like I got her back. I didn't say anything for a while. Part of me wanted to fold. I did. My chest actually hurt. But then I asked her, "Mom, how long have people at your church known her as June?" Silence. 2 years, she said. Since she was 4. The age June died. She'd been doing this since Nora turned the exact age her own daughter never got past. She'd told her whole congregation, her card club, the neighbors. She'd been building a second little girl out of mine, quietly, for 2 years, and the school forms were just the first time it touched something that needed my signature on the line. I said, "Nora is not June. Nora is not a do-over. You don't get to grieve your daughter by erasing mine." She said, "You are so cruel. After everything, you would deny a grieving mother this one thing." I said, "She's not yours to name. You had your June. This one is mine and she's Nora, and if you introduce her as June one more time, you won't see her at all." She said I'd regret talking to her like that when she's gone. I told her the school has my number now, not hers. She's off the pickup list. I took her off myself in the same hour I put Nora's name back. She hasn't called since.